Aries, you just broke free of a confusion spell. You used Fragoroth, the Answerer, the sword of truth, to cut through the veil of illusion. And now that you've busted loose, you're going to find that those who were involved in casting this enchantment upon you are going to start frantically reaching out to you. You would be wise to not answer these calls. There's something they're trying to set in motion. And just as I'm saying this, I'm seeing this whole flock of crows flying off here. They're heading toward the south. So they know there's been some kind of transformation. They know that there's some kind of karmic law that's taking hold here. Something is about to be restored. There's about to be order restored in the kingdom. I'm bringing in a checkpoint quest read for you on your road to the Stone of Destiny, and the Council of Dragons are coming in pretty strongly around this. So I know that there's some kind of treasure to be protected here. There's some need to have some kind of warding, and we're working with the Dragon Tarot to get you your guidance today, so you know how to move forward at this point and you can secure your blessings. So many crows flying to the south, the direction of transformation. Very interesting. We're at the halfway point up to the full moon. So there might be something that's happening here coming in with the full moon in Aquarius on the 9th that you need to be aware of. Look for a Page of Cups to reach out to you. They're sensing rebirth for you. They're sensing a second wind, as some kind of new beginning coming in here for you. You might have a connection to a Leo as well, because they also had this Cups energy come in, this water sign energy come in, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I do feel like somebody has been trying to look into your situation. They've been scrying and they're getting a little bit confused, because the more they try to see into you, they're only seeing distorted reflections of themselves beaming back at them. They might be falling under their own enchantment. The confusion, the illusion that they try to encase you in is now shrouding them and their perception. Interesting. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what guidance the dragons have for you, Aries. Chariot in reverse. I think you decided not to go forward with something, decided not to go ahead in a particular arrangement. Okay, this could be with a Cancer. Let's get some details here. Give me some more details about this. What is this? They may feel like you have decided to hitch yourself to another chariot entirely here. Maybe with another who also works with dragon energy here. Maybe somebody who works more of a light pillar or shadow pillar. It just depends on what side of the hedge you tend to hang out more on. Some of you may be very comfortable within both realms. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. There's some treasure you're preserving here. I actually feel that this is some kind of material wealth that you're preserving here. You pondered your orb and you saw something clearly. You've been spending some time to yourself, and you are protecting something here, something you're building. I heard building your empire. You're protecting your empire. You also got kind of a higher view. Do you see the Stargate's already there? I feel like you've already made it to the top of the mountain. You've already made the climb. There's something you see with crystal clear clarity here. I feel you've gained the impenetrability of the diamond. And you know that somebody here has been trying to hatch some plan to bring about your demise. And you may have been putting on a front with this character here because you're aware that they're trying to bring down bring down something you've been painstakingly architecting here. This is somebody related to your past. This is something very old. You may feel like this is an old score that you need to settle here, but the transformation's already on the scene. You could be a Libra rising. Libra rising is Aries Descendant. I'm noticing butterfly clan here. So your new beginning could be coming with an air sign as well. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, let's get some more details here. I feel like you've been putting on, let's say, some would call it a facade or a front of social pleasantries, but you know that you're dealing with slippery characters. And you want to leave them guessing about who you think it is. Sometimes that's the best way to go. Oh, yes, that's exactly what you're doing. You're turning their own shadows upon themselves. Yes, they're caught up in their heads now because they don't know who you think it is, but you've already marked who this character is. Ooh. You have he of the fiery sword by your side, assisting you with this transformation. You have a strong connection with fairy. You've shattered these veils of illusion. You may have even brought about some kind of wounding here to their dragon. Did they truly possess the power of the dragon? Or was this an illusion too? This might be an illusion too. I see you had some victory here. We have the 6 of Wands. This person may have lost the protection of their dragon. They may have had a dragon at one point. That might be why there was a shadow dragon. It's like you reclaimed some kind of light here that was shrouded. You reclaimed some kind of light here and you've protected this light. You had some assistance from he of the fiery sword of fairy that allowed you to bring about this transformation. This is really interesting, okay? Because a car just rolled by and the person in the car threw up the symbol of the Illuminati out the window at me. Secret societies do exist. You might have some protection in some pretty high places. Okay. So you may also suspect that there's people keeping an eye on you. There's people that are watching your moves here. They're hoping to clench your beating heart and squeeze the life out of it because they know that's what gives you your power. But you've already reclaimed your heart here. And you took all those swords that they stabbed in it and you used it to claim your spot for your North Node. So I do feel like because you reclaimed the strength of your heart, you're also gaining the ability to bring down a tower of power on these fools, all right? You got the hammer of Thor you're about to bring down on their heads here, man. I feel that. I feel like they're already dealing with this. They may be dealing with some headaches. They may be dealing with some consternation, some stress. They can't figure out what's going on here. They know you've sussed something out, but they don't know who you suspect here. You could have a connection with the Leo because here's a Sire of Cups here. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Leo, cusper. It's possible. Okay. Tried to rope you into Fantasy Island, tried to make you believe that you were gaining the keys to paradise, but you saw that it was a mirage. And this is what's put you into a position of coming into your proper alignment with the 4 of Wands. Really work with your fire at this time. You're meant to activate transformation. Transformation. It's really cool here too, because again, we have this butterfly medicine coming in. So where there were all those crows, right, that were flying, you see this energy is moving up toward the sun. So I do feel like during this particular season of Leo, you are going to see your sun come into view. The illumination is going to come. There's going to be some justice, some kind of karmic justice that's balanced out. You'll see that come in with the full moon in Aquarius on the 9th. So be vigilant, pay attention, and continue to burn those bridges with these false allies, all right? You're not getting caught up here. I feel like there's something you already transformed. So continue to hold your ground and don't lose hold of your heart here. Don't fall under the sway of their manipulation. I think you're bringing a tower to those who've deceived you. And with the butterfly medicine coming in again, you may have either real strong air placement in your chart or air is your ally. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, all right? We do a cut of the deck here, see what we got to cap this off. Okay, do expect this character to try again. They're already trying to see into your fortune. They're trying to see into your plans. They may also send in somebody that's sort of like a monitoring spirit, somebody to come in their place. Maybe they know that you're suspicious of them, that you will not receive their message. Maybe you blocked this person. So I do feel like they're going to send somebody else in. Oh, that's interesting. I'm noticing this heron has a fish in its mouth, which would normally be in the cup of the Page of Cups. So yes, I feel like this is what this is. They keep trying to scry into your future, into your fortunes, into your plans, and all they're seeing is their own reflection coming back at them. So they know they need to send in somebody in their place. Be aware of this. They're trying to learn about your plans for this rebirth. We got bat medicine here. Bat could be a clue. This person likes to operate at night. This could be a vampiric type character. Page of Pentacles could be an earth sign energy they send in their place. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody they feel like you're friendly with, that you might let your guard down around. Yeah, 12:16 on the clock. They're trying to switch this up and reverse it. They think they can play a game of Uno with you. I feel like you've already called judgment on this. Your blind spot was already revealed, but they want to try to bring a tower to you, but they're not prepared for the tower of power that you're about to bring down on them.